So point number 3 is Fedora's job on the line if we don't get to that 7-win mark, or we don't get back to a bowl game, or whatever we measure success with going into next year? No, Fedora's job is not on the line. I've been saying this. The Fire Fedora crowd has got to chill out. Number one, from a business standpoint, Larry Fedora has a multi-million-dollar buyout. He's not going anywhere. The school doesn't want to, Carolina historically doesn't want to pony up for top-tier head coaches. They kind of just let them leave. See Mac Brown, okay? There's been coaches on the market that we've passed up before to get a cheaper option. That's kind of just what Carolina does with respect to its football program. So they're not going to want to pay Coach Fedora's multi-million-dollar buyout to get somebody else in here and then take on that contract as well. That's just too much cost for the school. Number 2 is Fedora's job isn't on the line because he just waded through a storm of NCAA BS. And he's finally out on the other side, and now we've got an opportunity to recruit cleanly, right, without having to deal with negative recruitment from all the other schools in our conference and in our recruiting footprint, okay? And he's got a chance to develop players and get guys in here that he wants and not have to worry about all the extracurricular stuff with the NCAA that he was having to worry about along with his coaching responsibilities. So I think he's going to be just fine. I think Coach Fedora has done a great job dealing with all the stuff that he's had to deal with thus far. I don't think his job is in jeopardy. Remember now, this is his first bad season since he's taken over. He had to deal with a postseason ban at one point. All right, he had to deal with the NCAA hanging over his head the entire time, and this year he had to deal with 20 some odd injuries. That's the ebbs and flows of college football. Generally, he's been one of our most successful head football coaches, and there's absolutely no reason for him to go. Does he need to revamp his staff at some positions? Yeah, he does. And I think that's what's going to end up happening. Coach Fedora is a terribly loyal guy, and that's worked well for him in his career. And also, things like that sometimes backfire on you. So he's going to have to make some hard decisions with his staff, but I think he's going to make those decisions. He's shown that he has the leadership capability to take us where we want to be. Right? We've been there before. We had our 11-1 ACC championship moment, and I don't see any reason why we won't get back there. Right? He does a good job with the players he has. He's got his program installed. Guys know what's expected of them, and he's been here. He's got some staying power. He's had success. There's no reason for him to go, and mostly he ain't going anywhere because nobody's paying him X millions of dollars to buy him out and then bring on another coach for X millions of dollars more. That's even assuming there's someone on the market next year that's worth going to get. Honestly, I think they've all been scooped up this year with all the massive coaching moves that have taken place. So that's my take. The program is not trending in the wrong direction. I think we're trending exactly where we need to be. This year was this was a fluke year. A lot of fluke things happen. Number 2, can we get back to 7 wins? Absolutely. I don't think that 7 wins is the benchmark for success. But yes, I think we can get back to 7. We can get to 8, 9, 10. We can get wherever we want to get. Things just have to bounce our way, and we have to execute properly, and everything kind of has to line up the way that it's supposed to. And if that happens, we'll be fine. And third, no. Coach Fedora's job is not in jeopardy, so the Fire Fedora crowd, just chill out for a little while. That's my take on that. Thank you for the question. It was a dense one, but I hope I answered it sufficiently.
Mike, thanks again for your time today and your take on the winning trends with Carolina football the past few seasons. For Mike Ingersoll, this is J.B. Sissel. Thank you for watching ICTV.